morning, good morning. In the morning to you and you. Alright, today's one of those days where it's a big project, a big slog that I'm kicking into. So I'm starting off just with a few odds and ends on the computer that I'm going to finish up uploading yesterday's vlog, and also going to take a few test photos with my camera, change a few settings, and just look up just a few last minute pointers on how to do photogrammetry. Because with Rachel's help, I'm going to completely empty out my office of everything that isn't 100% necessary to the bare bones of the room, specifically the walls and the shelves, and I guess like those are fine. But the room is going to be empty in the middle. I've mentioned this several times, but those of you who are watching this who haven't seen me allude to it before, I'm emptying the office because I'm putting in a new desk. But before I put in the awesome, big, fancy new desk, I'm going to take thousands of photos of the empty room with a wide-angle lens and a really high f-stop, so everything's really sharp, because that's going to be put through a whole bunch of different computer programming thingies to make a photogrammetry model of the room, basically turning my room into a usable 3D model that I can take into virtual reality or upload online so you guys can check it out for some reason. And I'm going to plan future renovations in a 3D model of my office. How cool is that? So I'm going to plan what the next mural is going to look like. I'm going to plan a bit of a false front wall and what colors work, or if I want to go with sound foam, or if I want to go with a shelving system. Even the rug, like how cool is this? In the photogrammetry model thing, I can download flat pictures of rugs I want to test out and just bring them into Tilt Brush and blow them up and just sit them down and be like, yes, that color looks good. Like, how crazy is that? So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I'm going to spend 20 minutes getting everything out of the way and done, so we can get to the big exciting stuff. This is Rachel. Now, some of you may have seen her around. Come on in here. You passed on by the other day and hit me with a box because you were annoyed I cancelled your postage. Rachel's going to be helping me clear out the office today. She's actually sick, and she said she should have called in sick, but she didn't because she's been excited about today, and so have I. So it's, yeah, big changes and lots of reorganization is always something that is sort of fun. Okay, so Rachel, if you can help me by starting off with just this side desk. Yep. I'm going to use this desk for the last 20 minutes or 15 minutes just to get ready with the last few things I need, and then we'll both clear this desk.
Okay.
All right.
How exciting.
Hey, where is it all? It's all gone. It's empty.
No, where is the chair?
Where is the chair and the table? I don't know. Where should it go? What's going on?
Daddy did move.
Daddy did move, that's right. It's so empty.
Daddy needs fix.
Daddy needs to fix it, that's right. Look, it's so big and open. And it's so clean. Thank you, Rachel. You're amazing. This is so good. I've been like super fussy with I've even taken the bottom off this stuff. Rachel's hidden all the cables. We've just tried to keep it like really empty and clean. Even the top of the shelves have no dust on them, but the amount of dust that we've had to deal with. But look how much space and room there is for activities. Ready, catch? Ready? He's got his father's coordination. Ready, catch! Throw!
I got it! You got it!
Okay, this is it. The room is now officially as empty and as clean as it has been and will be in a very long time. And I'm about ready to get started with the photogrammetry thing. The funny thing is about this process, whatever I capture in all these photos for the photogrammetry is going to be there forever in that 3D model. So even like the folds of the curtains and all that stuff, it's going to be like cemented. So if there's this little gap, it's going to be there forever. So I'm being like really, really picky and also fussy about light leak and stuff. Actually, behind this window here, I've actually taped a bunch of paper just to make sure that there's no transparency. And we've just basically tried to remove every tiny little dot of dirt that we can. Obviously there's going to be plenty of flaws and stuff, but it'd just be nice to have a really just fairly spotless, just crisp model of this. Now I want to film some of the process, but I can't really time lapse it because otherwise it'll be in the model forever. And then I'll pack it away and finish off and come back to setting up the desk. All right, quite some time has passed. Man, it's still tripping me out how echoey this room is. So I'm ready to move on now and bring in and set up the new desk. That'll probably take some time, but I thought I'd just quickly show you what this whole photogrammetry thing is about. So this is what it looks like. Basically, I'd take my spot, I'd rotate and take all these photos. So first at like a normal level, and then you'll see the next shot is higher. I'm just going through pretty fast at the moment, but and I'll skip forward quite a bit. Then there's lower shots. There you go. So aiming down, and then I varied it. So then I went, I think I went low looking up. What was next? Yeah, there you go. Low looking up. All these hundreds of photos. Just going around and around and around. And then I went high looking down. There we go. And then after all that, I took a bunch more detailed ones, sort of focusing in on the shelves and, you know, like this area here, places that have sort of something more interesting, like the axe and stuff like that. So it's time to move on and set up this desk. And I mean, you know what that means. It's time for another time lapse. Okay, it's the end of the day. I'm drenched in sweat, but I've finally pieced everything together enough, ignoring the, you know, the mess that I'll pick up tomorrow, to turn it all on and see how it works. And then I want to give you guys a tour of this thing. You're probably not going to get as excited about it as I am, but oh my God, I am so excited about this desk. Anyways, I'm jumping the gun. Let's test it. Turn on my backup battery. Let's try it. You ready? Actually, I gotta turn this switch on. This is the moment of truth. Okay, that's on. Look how, like, where are the cables? Where are they? Oh my God. Okay, and it's turning on. This thing is beastie. I feel like I'm at an executive's desk. I mean, it is sort of an executive's desk. I'm an executive! Alright, the computer's on, network's connected, everything seems to be in working order. I've USB cabled everything in, so I'm just going to open up XSplit and just see what happens with the cameras, because they should, in theory, be connected. Now, this is the thing that's tripping me out about this desk setup. This desk and this extra stands I got are gonna help me make content better. Like it seems like such a dumb thing to say, but in previous streams and in like top-down filming stuff, that little black patch of leather on my old desk was actually what I used as my frame, and as you can tell, it was pretty limiting, whereas obviously there's a lot more of that space here. Hey, look, it opened up the cameras, that's a good sign. So now let's check, we've got the top-down desk thing. Oh, that's one thing I haven't tested. Okay, turn on the Showtime lights.
Alright, turning on the Showtime.
Yeah, we're in business. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so I had that small patch of square leather for filming, whereas now I got my top-down cam set up, so, oh my god, check this out, look at my monitor, I can just move it in streams! Because in the past I was limited to where the stand was, and it actually took up filming space and blocked the camera. Speaking of the camera, check this out! Oh my god! I should probably move that closer. There we go. Okay, the setup will still need a little bit of fine tuning, but the point is, it's just in general going to be so much better. This is a new stand. It's got cable management, so I'm not going to have dangly wires every time I try and position the camera now, and it's way more precise. Look at that. And you can see there's this white line here. That's not going to be a problem because I have these big leather mats that I can use for filming, so I have way more space. Oh my god, I know you guys aren't as excited about this as I am, but I am very excited about this. This also means that if I like do unboxings and I need more desk space, I can just totally move this thing out of the way, or just up, or whatever. Sorry, I'm just really excited. And the cool thing is, in the past, my webcam for streams was resting on top of the monitor, whereas now it has its own little arm. So I can have the webcam positioned exactly where I want it, so you guys aren't stuck with a crappy view just based on wherever I have my monitor, which is, it's gonna help me make better content. It's gonna help me refine everything. I've got my mic over here, and the other two stands I have don't actually fit on this desk because it's really thick. So I need to get one more stand for the vlog camera mount, but otherwise I'm in business. So yeah, before I give you a little bit of a desk tour, which I'll try not to take too long and bore you with it, but I'll wrap up here with the question of the day. Linus Thanato says, "Hi Jazza, I've been watching your videos for almost a year now. Absolutely adore them. Thank you. I've finally worked up the courage to start putting my pencil to paper and find that when it comes to time to start coloring in the final piece, I get too scared because I'm so happy with what I've done that I don't want to mess it up with messy line work or shading. Any tips on how to alleviate this fear?" You can't really get rid of the fear, especially when you're happy with something. You're always going to feel like you might stuff it up. It's just really a case of braving it and doing it. It's gonna mess it up sometimes. You're gonna lose something you liked, and that happens to me in some of my pieces sometimes, but it's just more important that you learn to be willing to take steps forward rather than just stopping because of fear. Sometimes a great sketch is all it needs to be, but sometimes if you feel like there's more that can be done, just try and move past it and do your best and be willing to make mistakes. That's all I've got for you. Anyways, let's just give a quick little toury-doory around this setup here. So it's a bit sparse at the moment. I'm still gonna have my Copics and stuff and all my art supplies, but they're in the toilet. We're in the shower at the moment, so just, you know, bear with me. They'll come back tomorrow and I'll clean up some of this crap. But this is what the desk looks like. It's a bit lower on this side, which is good because that means when the main talk to camera is here, it's just a little bit lower than the other one was, which was always in shot. The cool thing about this configuration with everything on arms means that when I do talk to camera stuff, I just have a lot more, you know, maneuverability to get everything in shot that I want in shot, which is just really cool. Everything's just totally modular, which I love. It's so cool. I'm just really happy with this and excited to make stuff with it. So it's got good sort of cable management unintentionally, because it's got these little gaps between a bunch of the stuff, which is probably going to collect a lot of dust over time, so we'll just have to try and keep on top of that. But it means that the surfaces of the desk are nice and clear, and it's got these things, which I'm also using for cable management, which is awesome. I'm keeping my tablet pen smudge guard in there, so there's no more pen rolling around the desk. Even my tablet's cables are just sitting there, have a bit of give. Then when I use the tablet, I'll just slide it out. So that's all there. I'm going to be using these sound foam stands for now until I do some proper acoustic treatment. So I'll just put this one in position as well. Okay, so there you go. That's my desk. I don't want to bore you guys too much with it. Oh, and the other thing that's really cool is that I have proper storage now. So there's a filing cabinet, and I have a drawer, a cupboard, a drawer, and another cupboard. So I have like so much storage, so much space. Forgot to turn my speakers on. Oh, yay. This is the best. I've used that other desk for 4 years and it served me very well, but I'm really excited to have something that can really just like, that I can just adapt so intensely to exactly what I want. Anyway, I'm completely drenched in sweat and I need a shave, so I'm gonna go clean up and have a rest. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.